What's up, folks? It's Lewis here, and I'm live. I'm live here on a Nerd Report. Sorry, I was a little late. Usually, I don't really go that late. I usually, as I'm actually one of those people that start before it's scheduled, believe it or not. But yeah, I'm gonna have. What are we gonna do today? Let's open topics a bit, and I'm gonna have Kim from It's Kim come over. We're gonna be talking about Eurovision and whatever you guys want to talk about, and we're gonna start it right after this. All right, we are back once again. I got some background music in the house right there. Who do we have here? Let's see if I know you guys are probably waiting, going, where the hell is this guy, man? Kat, how you doing? Any car chases today? I don't know. We'll check later. Well, who knows? The car chases lately, they've been kind of like making them shorter. Like they only show you the end, or they don't even complete them, and that's very frustrating. So I don't know. Has anyone seen any car chases I missed? Interested to see that. Let me put the chat over here so it's closer. There we go. So I can give you all proper attention, as I love to do. All right, who else do we got in the house? Bernadette Lonefire. As you come in, please hit the like and subscribe button. Very good idea. Very good idea. Bernadette Lonefire. There we go with that. Welcome. Shelly. How are you doing, Shelly? Sorry I was a little late. I saw you. You were a little frustrated. What happened? What happened? There we go. Shelly, but hopefully you're here. You didn't give up on the entire situation. I'll be here. Usually I'm on time, I think. Sometimes like things get a little hectic. Let's see what we got. I'll be here soon. Yeah. Thank you, Bernadette. Bernadette, keeping people calm. What else is on everyone's mind? Please make sure to add your thoughts in the comments. Julissa, how are you? How are you, Julissa? Paris, Havana, how are you? Thank you very much. Rebecca in the house. By the way, Rebecca, thanks for that very generous donation. We're going to be going over that in a bit. We got the GoFundMe to take us mobile right here. And this is, you can read the spiel or pitch. We want to do some live streams mobilely. And this is a mobile power supply. And we're the goal is 500 to get this power supply. And we're already past 136. So thank you so much for that. Dropping the link in the comments if you want to be part of it. And I don't know why I'm getting text. So let me see 1 second. Maybe it's Kim. So there we go, Rebecca. Thank you for that. Let me give a shout out. I want to see a lot of hearts for our donors. So far, we got Rebecca. We got more people in here. I wasn't showing. Deanna, thank you very much. Delissa, Tarana, and Melissa. Thank you so much for that. This will take us mobile, and we're going to be at EDC next week, so we'll probably need that there. But if you want to go ahead and support that, you may do that. But if you can't, that's fine. But I will encourage you to please hit that like button. Hit that like button, folks. Let's see who else we got here. What's up, Lynn? I'll never give up on you. Thank you, Shelly. You're so cute. Thank you. Spring Storm, thank you. Red Car TV, how's it going? Netherlands in the house. Yeah. Amazing. Paris says, I'm doing okay, Lewis. The UK has been very muggy today. I'm not sure. I'm looking forward to the summer here. What does it stay muggy and hot? Is that how it works over there? I got a few videos I want to share, but I'm going to wait till more people come on in here to get some more insight. But meanwhile, what's on everyone's mind? What is on everyone's mind? That's right. Feel free to leave a DNA. I wasn't bored on Popcorn Planet already. It's just that I was preparing this feed, and so sometimes in the background, I'm working on stuff too, because I don't have too many. I don't have a staff and stuff, but I want to help Popcorn Planet and everything. So sometimes you'll see me like look to the side. It's not that I'm not paying attention to the show. I'm actually multitasking. Summer's muggy. Well, let's do this. You all know Ben Affleck, right? Miss Lecca just sent me this. You all know Ben Affleck, right? So, do you think he's upset in this video with Jennifer Lopez? This is actually going everywhere for some reason. Are we overreacting? Oh, you know what? Fart noises. Do you think he was upset? Popcorn Planet Raid, what is up, everyone? What is up, folks? Hearts for Mr. Signor in the comments, please. Let's get those hearts up. Farts. And 0 farts here. 103 people in the house. Everyone wants a fart raid over here. What is up, everyone? Hit the hearts for Popcorn Planet if you're coming from Popcorn Planet. I invited It's Kim, so stay on. We're going to see her reaction to this. Folks, hit the like button. Don't forget, as usual, if you want to support the channel, you could do so via Super Chat, Cash App, which and our mods are sharing that link for the Cash App and PayPal. So if you want support like that, that's cool. You could become a member, or you could do what we really want you to do is keep watching. Hit the like and notify. That's what we love. Right here, we're looking at Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez coming out of somewhere, and they're being filmed. Is Ben Affleck upset here? Is Ben upset or what? So let me know in the comments. Let's play that again. What do you think? What do you guys think of this? Is he upset? Everyone has done that car move. But he looks pissed. He looks a little pissed here. But he's got that Batman look, right? Or he's got that I've stayed up all night kind of look. Okay, I'm gonna play it one more time, and we'll get into the. This is what I think happened. I'm gonna read your comments, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what I think happened. And I think I got a point here. All right, let's see. What do you all think? What do you all think is going on here? He always looks pissed. I agree with that. I agree. He always looks pissed. Ben Affleck always looks pissed, and that's how Batman should look. Actually, he's growing on me as a Batman figure. Shelly, thank you so much for the support. I hope this helps. It does a lot. Helps going into our power supply fund. I have more on that coming up in a bit. I'm waiting for It's Kim to come in so we could talk about Eurovision and other things. But thank you so much, Shelly. Hearts for you. Generous PayPal. Thank you so much. Let's look at his face. Come on. Oh, I had a perfect there. Right there. I think he's being sick of being filmed. Chris, okay, look, I'm going to say this. I think he's pissed off at the camera person, not J-Lo. Although it was kind of weird how he threw the door. That was a little too much. Rebecca says he's pissed at the camera person. I agree. I agree with what you said. Yeah, he's frustrated with the camera person. Or maybe he was listening to all the farts and he's done. It's the paparazzi, right? But slamming the door. Let's watch it again. Is he holding her hand? Makes sense. What kind of car is that?
Have a good day.
Yeah, you got it.
I think you got it. I think you got it. J-Lo does not like cameras, folks. I don't think it's Ben. I think J-Lo's in a bad mood. J-Lo's in a bad mood because she doesn't like cameras. Did the paparazzi ask him if he's gonna hold a hand? That is rude, dude. That is rude. Is that a Beamer? One thing I will say, it's part of being rich and famous. You gotta, you don't gotta, but that's part of like making the dough, man. People are gonna film you. So I'm like, I get it. He's upset, but you get what I mean? It's like, the millions of dollars coming on in. It's part of the thing, and they're kind of like willy-nilly there. People are gonna look, and it's because he has a lot of fans. Now, I don't like to bother actors if I see them on the street. I kind of hate that. but he definitely looks pissed. He's not humble as JD. He's kind of. I kind of warm up to Ben Affleck. I don't know. I kind of like him. I'm kind of the same. You want to get into the space? There's a time and place, yeah. But unfortunately, the paparazzi knows I'm going to be playing it, and people like me, I'm kind of guilty of it too, right? I'm kind of guilty of it. Not kind of guilty of it. I'm very guilty of it. Let's watch it one more time. Makes sense. That's weird. Ross, how you doing? Hi, Lewis. Hi, Liz. Hope you. Hey, I'll take. Do you super chat me? You call me whatever you want, as long as it's time for dinner. Hope you're doing well. It was my neighbor. Still yesterday. She was what? Your neighbor turned 101. Ross, that's amazing. I hope I live till 101. Doing Nerd Report, talking to you all. Talking hearts for you, talking to people like Kim. I love it. I love it.
Sorry, Ross, I cheated a minute. Hate to keep you waiting, but hello, everybody.
Oh, no problem. Good things comes to those who wait patiently. So that's why I make everybody wait.
All the time. What is Andy time?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. It's one of my favorite weeks of the year, so I'm very excited.
Why is that? Oh, because of Eurovision.
Because of Eurovision, yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully you have a little bit of time.
I do.
I want you to watch this video, and then I want to ask you about Eurovision. Is that cool? You have time for that?
Yes.
Because I don't know. Did you see my assessment of it yet? So you don't know what I think of it.
No, okay. I don't.
I want to know what our audience does. Don't spoil it. What I thought happened, but I want to know what Kim thinks happens here. So let's watch it one more time, Kim. And if you want me to play it a couple times, that's fine. But it's Ben Affleck and J-Lo. They look like they're on the west side residential area, maybe getting Starbucks or something. So let's go through this. Makes sense. Want me to play that again, or you?
I think I got it.
All right. Well, before we get to that response, I want to thanks Ross again. Sorry, I meant to say it was my neighbor's funeral yesterday.
Oh.
If she was 101, and I'm sorry I quit drinking.
I'm quite drunk.
Oh, you're quite drunk. Well, look, a drink or so.
Thank you, Ross.
Ross, thank you so much for that. Drink or so is okay. Don't abuse your body. Don't abuse your liver. And stuff like that. Hopefully you have good memories. Memories last forever. We're all heading there. But 101, dang, that's great. And I know it's never enough. You always want your loved ones to live 101 million years. But my condolences to you, her, and her family. Hearts for you. Thank you. All right, let's go back. Now let's go to stuff that's not as important, of course, but we react to that. Here, you got it through that video. What do you think, Kim?
I think they might have had a little bit of an argument or whatever, but I don't think he's slamming the door on Jennifer. I think he's slamming the door because he's probably frustrated about the paparazzi. That's why he looked at them like, "You happy? I'm fine. Just leave me alone. I'm just trying to get in my car." Like, I feel like that's the frustration.
I 100% agree with you. But I also want to add a couple things.
Okay.
Ben Affleck is not number one for like, hey, take pictures of me everywhere.
Yeah.
But he is friendly with fans and people. I have seen him. J-Lo, no. J-Lo does not like cameras. I know that for a fact. She doesn't let anybody talk to her. She's very picky. And I feel like as this paparazzi dude is taking pictures or video, Ben's like, oh my God, I'm not going to hear the end of it. He's like,
yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. And his days, she was probably complaining about it already over here. Like, oh, este hijo you know, in Spanish, I'm doing it. This guy doesn't stop, you know, this and that. And he's like, oh my God, there goes our day. We went to Starbucks, want to be left alone. And
now
then,
they're gonna follow us, and now we don't like.
Now this is going to go on the internet, and
people are gonna react to it on YouTube channels.
Dumbass Nerd Report's gonna be talking about it. It's actually a compliment. I think Ben is nice with his fans here. The slam's a little. It's a little weird. I mean,
sometimes though, like if you're okay, here's something that I will say. If you are having a reaction in the body that you're seeing something that you perceive as a threat, right? Immediately your amygdala goes into gear. And that means that your whole body is going to get flooded with cortisol, adrenaline, all through you. And that can happen in like less than 5 seconds.
Right.
And you're fully. And at that point, when you've got that all rushing through you, you don't have the same control over your physical strength as you normally do. It doesn't feel the same. So you can think that you're just going to close the door normally, but if you're feeling threatened, it goes more fast because your body is moving that way. So for all we know, he may have felt threatened, upset, and took the car and shut it. And then he was frustrated because then he knew that's what it looked like and went like, fine, you got it, leave me alone. You never know. You never know.
That's a scientific explanation, courtesy of It's Kim's channel. Don't forget to subscribe to her. The dumbed down version of it, he was fucking pissed.
He's mad. He's mad.
Yeah. Which is fine. Pissed is a natural reaction to things here. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna say J-Lo is more upset if I had a guess, but maybe they're not even upset at it. And then people are making up stuff on the internet. I really do think it's the paparazzi. Did you see what happened to Mark Hamill the other day?
I heard something about his fan.
Oh, time out. We're going to react to that right now because this is going to be the biggest Kim reaction. If you guys know It's Kim, this really pissed me off.
Okay.
I'm going to show you this right now. I'm sorry. I'm like, before we talk to Eurovision, you didn't see this. I'm not even going to set it up for you. I just want you to watch it. Let me get this out of the screen real quick. But meanwhile, mods, Kim is she's probably not going to want me to say this, but Kim is losing subscribers. She's not getting the views she deserves. Go and double check that you're subbed and watch her back videos after here if you can.
You know what? I think it's just where we're at the seasons. I remember just after I passed 10K, I had this same thing happen. And then it got better. And it wasn't so bad for a while. And now
it's going to get better?
I hope so. I mean, I hope so. It's right. It's hard. It's hard, but it's, you know, for me, it's very, the other thing too, was I got really sick.
Yes.
At the end of last year. Oh, heart goes out to you, Ross.
Yeah, Ross, thank you so much.
But yeah, I got really sick. And the problem is if you don't have banked content to put up, the algorithm goes, oh, okay, you're not here anymore. Okay, bye. So it's like, I'm having to earn that back, which is frustrating, but it is what it is. And I'm going to earn it back doing, you know, the content that I love and the things that I'm passionate about, because you can only be yourself. You can only, you know, like not being authentic doesn't work. So that's all I'm going to try to do.
That's the main thing. I'm going to do content I like.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, if the views come, hopefully you like me. But even if you're fake, people eventually are going to find out. Because your fakeness comes out. But Ross, thank you for that. They're words from the heart, Ross, and I'm sure the entire community here feels the same because we've all lost people, you know. Snotface says with the super chat, thanks for the generosity. I know the economy is not as good for a lot of people, but you all are still supporting. Lewis wasn't giving you crap on Popcorn Planet about electrical vehicles. I just want people to know about cobalt issue, electric isn't that much better than gas in comparison. Well, I mean, I have to research it. I'm not 100. I never said that. You were wrong about that. I think a big selling point for me, if I want to be honest, is F you to gas stations, the lines, and stuff like that. Of course, if it helps the environment, absolutely. That's amazing. Great. I love animals and stuff like that. But also, Snotface, thanks for the gifted memberships as well here. 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much.
The Scott just did 5 too. The Scott just came in.
5 gifted membership. The Scott. The Scott.
You said
sorry. Yeah, I misread it because I got my monitor. One thing I am going to invest in, Kim, is actually a LASIK eye surgery because my vision is killing me. But yeah, the Scott actually gifted the 5. Thank you so much for that.
And he's been such a cheerleader for me too over this last week. So thank you so much, man. Like I really appreciate it. And I will take this opportunity to say, I know you want to show me the Mark Hamill thing.
Yes.
But as you've invited me on to talk about Eurovision, part of what I'm doing with my channel is in my membership option, I'm talking about Eurovision. And I'm doing that because there is a massive amount of stress when it comes to the copyright issues that comes with Eurovision. So I can't have anything monetized. And it's not an issue of that I want to be monetized on that content, but if you're not making any money for YouTube, they don't like you. So if I was to put my Eurovision content on my main channel, what ends up happening is it hurts everything. It would put me in such a huge hole. Whereas in membership, I basically have like a playground that I just get to go, I get to make content that I love and I don't have to worry about this over top of me. So because of that, I've put membership very low because I want as many people to be able to come in as possible. There's no tiers. There's just the one. And I'm just having a lot of fun with it. And and it's a nice little community. And I'm very proud because this week we got to 100 members in our community, which just makes me so happy that that's happening. And so if you like anything that I'm saying today about Eurovision or you are curious, I encourage you to join my membership, check it out. I have tons of content already that's exclusive for my members. There's a whole playlist. So literally, if you join today, you could just, put on that playlist and watch stuff for hours and hours and hours. So I'm trying to create that catalog for everybody. So it's definitely
let's pivot before we go to we'll front sell Mark Hamill after this. But since you brought it up with the Eurovision, let's go there because what's really attractive here to me is all the nice colors and everything, and that really reminds me of the Electric Daisy Carnival and the raves I love, which I'll bet you a lot of people don't like that, but I do encourage everybody to open their mind and check out different types of music because I think there's beauty and talent in everything. Everything. Unfortunately, in America, we are closed-minded to music. That what I'm as a proud American, we have a lot of the people. It's like very closed-minded, and I watched this and I'm like, hey, this is fun, Kim. What is the history here? What is this Eurovision thing? Kim?
Well, I want to stress that I am not I'm Canadian. I was born in Canada. I've lived in Canada my whole life, and Canada does not participate in Eurovision. It's not something that is like normal within our culture. I found out about it basically on accident, and I just fell completely in love with it. And it is basically, I like to explain it that it's kind of like a cross between American Idol and the Olympics. So every country that wants to participate sends an original song, and then they send an artist, and then all of those countries compete for the best song, and whoever wins, that country gets to host the competition the following year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's like an Olympic thing. Yeah, it's crazy.
Exactly. And it's big for tourism. There's a lot of countries that they actually finance Eurovision through their federal tourism.
Yeah.
Because it's a way just to kind of show off their culture and all those types of things. And a lot of these a lot of these countries, they have their own qualifying rounds. So it's like they have to do their own almost American Idol type thing to be able to qualify to then go to Eurovision.
Interesting. I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
So in January, it's the beginning of what we called Eurovision season, because all the qualifiers all kind of battle it out. And then usually by the end of March, we know who's going from each country. And then people start to really learn the music and get to know it. And then by the time we get to May, usually the second week of May, we have 2 semifinals, and then we have the final. And then whoever wins the final gets the bragging rights and everything else. But these songs become super popular, and I find that they're starting to kind of transfer into like the West as well. That you'll start to hear them on the radio and things like that. And it's such a unique competition where silliness can win, mega production can win, anything is possible. The diversity is insane. The languages are all over, like there is never a dull moment with Eurovision, and you never know what you're going to expect, and there's always something surprising.
And it's on, like, you can have Peacock like on and have Kim on your phone. That's the way I did it. And it starts again tomorrow, right?
There is the grand final is on Saturday. That's the last event.
Yes.
Of this season, and then it's over until January of next year. And I will say the other thing is there is an official stream for Eurovision available on YouTube through the official channel. It is available to Canadians like me.
It's available for us today. Someone was running it.
But hypothetically, if you're having issues with being region blocked and you don't have Peacock, and you have something called a VPN,
yes.
Hypothetically, if you were in Canada, you could watch it.
And just so I am trying to get sponsored by ExpressVPN, so maybe if we get that by tomorrow, we could go. That wasn't even, we didn't even talk about that or anything. That's just a coincidence. Yeah. So as we're trying to get sponsors in here, that sounds like fun. So today I was watching, and what I do like about it is that there's literally, it looks like there's 1 million people watching live. They're on the stage. And I love the fact that, this is going to sound weird, that the performers are not perfect. I hate perfect performances. Yeah. I want this to be real. There was one lady that was on that was awkward. You heard the comments of that. I loved her. I'm sorry. I like the awkward, I like the guy with the, he was wearing the shorts with Doc Martens. And it's like, I wear Doc Martens. That's cool.
Lewis, can I actually share something with you then?
Yeah,
if you
absolutely.
Wouldn't mind? Can you go into Google image search and search Lordy? So Lord, like Lord of Lords, but with an I at the end. This is how I found out about Eurovision. I wish I could show you some of the songs, but the problem is we would get copyright struck. So I'm not going to do that because I want Lewis to keep his channel.
Oh my God.
But if you want to put a picture of them up on screen.
All right.
This band called Lordy is from Finland. And they won a number of years ago, and they won the whole competition. Now, normally I would say this is not a normal winner, but this is the only reason I heard about Eurovision, is because these guys exist. This is a real band.
It's like Power Rangers.
I said they were orcs.
Yeah, it's like orcs meet Power Rangers. Yeah.
And the reason I found out about them was because I was literally watching MTV Canada. They had a live show, and the VJ on the show was absolutely obsessed because he found out about this. And then he was talking to one of the members of the band and found out that many of their accessories are, and even their instruments are designed to be with the aesthetic of the band. So the mic stand is like an axe. And the guitars kind of look like weapons. And they were starting to have problems because they would try to check their stuff at the airport. And they'd put it through the scanner and be like, what is in this suitcase? And they kept missing their flights. So they had to start FedExing everything to all the different countries.
Damn.
Which was making touring super annoying. And I was like, how is this even real? How is this real? And then I just started looking into it, and I found all of these just incredible acts.
Creativity.
Oh my goodness. And what I will say, if you want to look up another one, if you want to look up Loreen, Loreen, because this is relevant to this year as well. Some of the most incredible vocalists I've ever seen have competed in this competition. Celine Dion actually started in this competition. ABBA started in this competition. Yes, this is Laureen. So Laureen, as I've put it with my members, when Laureen sings, it's like you can hear her heart bleeding. She takes her vulnerability and her emotion and transforms it into power. And I have never heard another vocalist who can do it the way that she does. And she won a number of years ago with a song called Euphoria. And I would say if you're going to look up any song to get an idea of how the quality of Eurovision, like the quality it brings, look up Laureen and Euphoria. And just take that in, and it is just absolutely wild, beautiful. I think you actually would love it, Lewis.
I think so. I like what I saw, but again, like if you're like me, I have to realize this is fun pop music, like most of it today. I don't know where it goes, but we had, so you can't be like, if you're into metal and stuff like that, that's cool, but you know, you could appreciate like this is fun. Now, I don't know about this lady, but the ones before, this is fun pop music maybe, and it's like, yeah, just take it in for what it is and stuff. And what's funny here, and Ross, thanks for the support again. I love Eurovision. I love the year that Lori Wallet, the heavy metal band, won from Denmark. That wore the watch
that wore the masks. I think he's still drinking. I'm assuming he's talking about Lordi, who we just talked about.
Yes, that's who they are. That's before you even brought it up.
Yeah, Ross. Lordi is Finnish. Lordi is Finnish. But fantastic band, so much fun. So why I bring up Laureen is because she won 11 years ago, I believe, and she won by a massive margin. Europe just absolutely loved her. And she is competing this year. And she is projected to win it again. And her song this year is called Tattoo. Again, amazing. The production is just absolutely crazy. And I think if any of my Space Angels are in the chat, you guys are probably familiar with it. And I mean, you guys can vouch for me that it is incredible. It's incredible what she has done and how talented she is. So it's just, there's so many different pieces. That's a great picture of her.
Well, yeah, it's a regular one. Like if you Google, let me see. Yeah. This is the first one that comes out on Google. Yes. Yeah.
If you want, you can Google Laureen Tattoo, and they might actually show some pictures of the set that she's has right now. Because she honestly she's on a platform, and then she has a platform above her, and is working within the platform. It's super cool. Super duper cool.
There's no it says tattoo lyrics. Let me see if I got that right there. Meanwhile, folks, if you have any questions about any of us about Eurovision, feel free to ask in the comments.
Well, actually, I don't know if you know this, Lewis, but I was actually a part of Eurovision a couple years ago.
What'd you do?
I sang.
Do you have the video?
I'm not in the video. It was a very unique situation because in 2020, Eurovision unfortunately had to be canceled because of the Rona. And yeah, it was brutal. Yeah, there she is. So like that is her set. That is how she sings this song. And there's parts of it she's laying down, she's contorted, and she's still just incredible. But in 2020, because it got canceled, a lot of the acts that were supposed to be in the 2021 the 2020 Eurovision came back and went to Eurovision 2021. And one of those artists, his name was Daisy Carnival, I believe. It's Icelandic, and I cannot say it for the life of me. And because they had so many limitations about how many people they could have on stage and things like that, he couldn't have the background vocals that he wanted, and he wanted a choir. And so the Eurovision Song Contest made a rule that year that they could put more vocals on the background track than previously allowed. And it was basically fair game. So Dottie put out kind of like a casting call and just said, like, if you can sing and you can put together like a studio quality recording and you can do these parts, I will put you in the song.
Him?
Yes, him.
Okay.
Yeah. And so the song was called 10 Years, and I am in that choir.
Nice.
And it was super cool. Like I had to kind of create, I had like virtually no money at the time. I was so broke. I rented a mic. And I didn't have the money to literally rent the mic stand. So I had the mic on the back of my chair in my bedroom, like tied to it. So it was above me like this. And I had like a towel over top of me to isolate the sound. And I did it. And it was really cool. I was able to do all of the parts. It was super special. And it was such a really unique experience and so much fun. And especially like as a Canadian like this, I would love to actually do Eurovision. Like that would be incredible, but like that's not going to happen.
Well, check this out. And I want to say thanks again, Ross. Enjoy your meal. Thanks for the super chat. Get something to eat. Come back here, man. We need the views. Quick for hearts for Ross for supporting today's stream a lot and everything. On a side note, next week I'm going to be at EDC, and I am actually going to DJ there. And
that's awesome.
A different career of mine that people are like, I'll be explaining a little bit more about it in a bit. But I do have full-on studio in my house to produce music. So maybe a time I need a vocalist. So I don't know. I mean, I'm hanging around with the big boys there.
I mean, you could let me know. Let me know.
Let me ask you guys, could you see Kim on stage singing with some nice trance or something rocking?
I will totally tell you, Lewis, for me, one of the most like transforming musical kind of times in my life was like I was raised in a very, very Christian home. We did not have secular music coming into the house, period. And when I was, I think 10 or 11, I discovered something called Kazaa.
Kazaa
and Napster. And, so me in my basement, and I just started searching for music, and I stumbled upon dance, particularly coming out of Denmark and coming out of Sweden.
Right.
And I was absolutely obsessed with DJ Encore. I was totally into Ein Vandal and Losco, and I just went down like the whole rabbit hole. I loved Aurora UK. They did a lot of stuff with Lizzie Pattinson, who ended up actually being on American Idol and is Rob Pattinson's sister, like Twilight.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was wild. And a part of why I loved that music so much was because I felt like it was very comfortable for me to sing along with. And I felt like it was like when you hear someone that sort of sounds like you, you're kind of like, oh, wow, I just found like something that is super comfortable for me. And I also felt something listening to trance music that I had never felt in my life.
Is it trance you like a lot?
I like a lot of trance, particularly like more the chill side. I used to love the Head Candy Surf Chilled compilations.
Mm-hmm.
They were, and Winter Chill, like, oh my goodness.
Well, real quick, this is not Eurovision, but I want you to react to this trailer because I'm going to be here next week. If there's anyone in any mods, could you guys please share my alternate channel called Rave United? I don't know if anybody, if not,
I didn't even know you had that. You didn't even tell me.
Well, because I don't know what people are into, and like when we talk about dance music, everybody's like, I don't like it, but I don't know what it is. So it's like, there's, I'm like kind of like Idris Elba. Idris Elba is actually a big time DJ. Rave United. Let me get that link right there. And I will be posting videos from there. But EDC just dropped a trailer. Well, they dropped it a few weeks ago. So let me drop the link in the comments for Rave United if you guys are interested in following me over there. It's a different channel. It's totally different. So there it is. But anyways, let's play this trailer. I'm probably gonna get demonetized, but F it, it's worth the music. You know what I'm saying?
I just subscribed.
Oh my God, it's gonna be embarrassing because it's Lewis Love, not Lewis.
That's fine. That's fine.
And Lisa's DJing there too. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, we have DJ interviews and everything. But check this out, Kim.
All right.
Eurovision-ish. You know, the colors and everything. Woo! I'm gonna be there.
Oh, it looks awesome.
Woo-hoo! Look at those colors. Yeah, look at the beautiful people, man. Look at those colors. Woo-hoo!
So much fun. I want an ice cream hat. That looks cool.
I want an ice cream hat too. There's gonna be roller coasters. Las Vegas Speedway. Look at that.
So much fun.
Yeah. And I'm gonna be breakdancing.
Oh, you're gonna have so much fun, Lewis. You're gonna be like just loving your life. Super fun.
Yeah, so I'll leave that. That's a 4-minute trailer. God dang.
Yeah.
But I'll leave it on in the background so you guys watch it. But yeah, I think Kim would totally dig this. But yeah, Rave United. I am gonna be DJing at the camping area at Camp OG. I don't know when my set is, but I dropped the link one more time in the comments so you could see that and everything. Look at that, roller coasters. I'm not gonna get on the roller coasters, folks, because I don't trust them. Look at that. I didn't even Yeah, Red Bull. Look at that.
It looks like fun. It looks like fun.
It is going to be fun. But if you guys want to see that craziness, you know, if you want to see the oldest person there.
Are they going to stream it? Like, are you going to be?
I don't know if they stream it officially, but if they do stream it, it would be on Insomniac's YouTube channel.
I'm just saying they should, because like there's a lot of those other festivals that they stream everything, and I'd love that. I'd love to see.
It would be Insomniac for sure. But that's it. That's my, you know, we got life is short. You want to do everything, you know, possible. Yeah. And I got the YouTube channel. We do a little bit of true crime here. Get it, you know, we do serious topics. We got Nuke the Fridge, which is movies. And the reason there's so many channels, people go, you have too many channels. Like, well, the nature of YouTube, they want you to talk about one topic.
Yeah, they want you in a box.
Yeah, they want you in a box. And what's sad, Kim, is like, if you want to do music, you have to do one style of music. And check this out. If it's one style of music, you got to have one artist. It's like really boxy and to really succeed. But it is what it is. If you could do it, you have the discipline. Go right ahead. But anything else you want to add about Eurovision?
Just I will be live streaming the finale. Now the final, to be clear, to be able to fully experience it, like Lewis said, you are going to have 2 devices. Mm-hmm. So you'll need to have one that you can actually have Eurovision on and watch it live alongside with me on another device. Because as much as I would love to have it in the same window as me, if I did that, I would lose my channel. So I can't fix that, and I wish I could. But it's so much fun, and I think the Space Angels have been having just a great time. We've been loving it, and I've been having so much fun.
Yeah, and it's another frustrating. I'm sorry for the cough. It's a frustrating thing too, because I don't mind giving royalties to these artists. No. Just give us the option. Mm-hmm. As a matter of fact, if they said, "Hey, you could stream EDC, but you don't make any money, but all the money, all the proceeds go to the music artist," but that's fine with me.
Yeah,
that's fine with me. But give me the option, because sometimes I may want to do that, and sometimes, you know, instead of it striking you,
I wish. I was just going to say, like, something that kind of drives me crazy is there's a thing in Canada for churches that if you buy like basically a membership with this parent company of licensing, you can use all the music in your services and everything else. So most churches pay this fee, and it's once a year. It's not very cheap. It's definitely a cost, but it is what allows churches to be able to play music without getting in trouble from
Oh,
all these other
interesting.
different things. And I keep on thinking, I'm like, why don't YouTubers have that? Why don't we have that? That if you want to do the music, you pay the license once a year if it's worth it for you, and go from there. Like, I don't understand it.
There is a service called Mixcloud. If you want to check it
Yeah.
out, you can check it out. It's
Mhm.
based out of England, I believe, and they do offer a live stream, but they pay they actually send a bot to your channel. As a matter of fact, they send a bot to your channel and they give all the royalties to those groups.
Mhm.
Now, you're gonna love this idea, but I don't. It would depend if the community would have to really help Kim. Kim, go to Mixcloud, see what the price is, and if somebody PayPal's you, maybe you
No,
get
no, no, no.
no.
I'd have to research it. I have to research it.
Yeah,
And
research it first. Research it first.
quite bluntly too, I will be honest about this. I have been saving my tips to pay for an expense that is now going to be paid, which is wonderful.
Okay.
And the next thing that I was going to be doing is, because I've just started streaming on my own channel, I bought 1 month for StreamYard.
That's where
And
we're on right now.
yeah, exactly. So I'm saving my tips now to go towards that.
Are you
So
4K?
No, I'm not 4K.
Okay, let's get Kim to 4K. Drop your. I'm saying it.
What do you mean 4K?
Drop your.
What-
Well,
4K?
you could do? Are you paying like the 25 or the 50?
Yeah, I'm doing the 25. 25.
All
Yeah.
right, I want Kim to go 4K. Let's
No,
go.
no, no,
Put
no.
your-
I don't have the capability of 4K to begin
Oh,
with.
you
My
don't?
camera's not that good, so there's no point. There's no point. It's just that if I'm gonna buy it, I want to like I'm hoping that I can save enough that like the end of this month or the following month I can afford to buy the whole year, because then it's cheaper.
Well,
Right?
David, you're talking about StreamYards the entire year. You offered Andy to do. Hey, look, I'll switch my name to Andy, David.
No, well, Andy uses OBS though. That's his. But I'm kind of like, I'm just starting out, and I kind of feel like OBS is a bit over my head when it comes to streaming. It's too much, and I'm just trying to figure it out.
I love OBS, and it's cheaper. But the problem is, yeah, there is like,
So
if you want
many
to go on
pieces.
faster,
Yeah.
this is a better format, but it's expensive.
Like, so much of the time when people are complaining that like Andy's late, it's OBS. It is OBS. It is just For those of you that don't know, OBS is an open source software program that allows people to stream as well as film. So I use OBS filming all of my videos. Everything is OBS. But it's OBS can do whatever you want it to do. But it takes work, it takes skill. It is a learned thing. And because it's open source, sometimes there are bugs and there are random issues that pop up. Now, that being said, they get fixed very quickly. But it's not easy to learn and to do. So I have a lot of elements that I can import into Stream Elements I have a lot of things I can import into StreamYard, and I'm going to try to go down that route more so for the beginning.
Definitely. So
just to take the stress off.
Sub 2, it's Kim. So she can bring you the lovely things. We have so many ideas, but we're just like, sometimes like I'm really frustrated with the music part of it, because it can really even uplift our spirits. I mean, if we have we could play this could be like a radio station, we're like, hey, up next, we're just going to drop as we take a little break, enjoy this new Britney Spears track. Boom.
Yeah.
Get our soda and everything, and give all the money to Britney Spears label or Britney Spears. That's fine for that section. That's fine. Give us a choice, though.
Yeah.
But it's frustrating with that. Any last words on Eurovision before we go to the Mark Hamill thing?
No, check it out. I would recommend, if you want to see some really good music from Eurovision, Lorene's Euphoria is amazing. Mons Zimmerlow's song Heroes is also fantastic. I would recommend both of those. And you're gonna hear kind of just how amazing Eurovision can be. And if you're interested, you can also check out my channel, and I've reacted to all of the songs that are competing this year, so you can experience all of them that way too. So,
and feel free to drop that link in the comments anytime you want.
Oh,
or
okay.
like a
I mean,
direct.
I have my link tree. That's probably the best way.
The
You can follow
link,
me on
do it. Do
Insta as
whatever you
well.
need.
All that stuff. That's probably the best.
She's also on my link tree, folks. So both are good. There we go. Eurovision. That's why this title is Eurovision Explained. And when I want things explained, I get the best. So there you go. All right, let's react to this. I'm very curious to see what Kim thinks of this Mark Hamill thing, this Mark Hamill video. I think it. I'm not gonna say anything. I just want you to watch it. Here we go. I know you all saw it. If you followed Nerd Report, I did react to this.
Oh my goodness.
That's not the end of it, sister. That's just the beginning. Watch this.
Oh my
Mark, my photo's right here.
Gotta go.
Mark, my photo. Mark, please. Mark, please.
Leave him alone.
My photo. Mark, please. Mark, please. Mark, please.
No, this thing. On the bottom.
Mark, please.
To Angel. You can make it to Angel. To Angel. To Angel.
Oh,
To Angel.
Please
Please.
stop right here.
start driving.
The Yoda photo. Mark,
Oh my goodness.
I'm smudged, Mark. I'm smudged. Oh, I just saw my finger, Mark.
Could you get this? Hey, oh shit. Watch out. Don't hurt the man.
Are you okay, Mark?
Hey, who did that?
Did you see that? I think this is actually another video. This is not the one I reacted to. This one's more detailed. Now let's watch it again. I think your reaction speaks volumes. Kim, I'm actually gonna make this a short, because the one you just reacted to it for the first time, because the way you reacted to it was like what I felt.
Mark, Mark, my photo's right here.
Gotta
It's
go.
not okay. It's not okay.
Mark, please. Mark, please.
Yo, can you give me just a mark real
My
quick?
photo. Mark, please. Mark, please.
Right there.
Mark, please.
No, this thing. On the bottom.
Mark,
To Angel. You can make it to Angel. To Angel. To Angel. To Angel.
Please
Please.
stop right here. The photo. The Yoda photo. Mark. Thank you. I'm smudged, Mark. I'm smudged. Oh, I just saw my finger, Mark.
Could you get this? Hey, oh shit. Watch out. Don't hurt the man.
No.
Are you okay, Mark? Who did that?
All right, let me pause that right now. Actually, let me see if we could do this. One of the features on stream. Let's see if we can get this smaller. Sorry about that. Let's see if we could be bigger. Damn, we want to. Oh, there we go. Let me get Kim bigger. All right, Kim. Sorry. What are your thoughts on this video?
I kind of feel like if you really love a celebrity enough to like want their autograph, why do you have no respect for them? It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. You know, and Mark is so good to everybody. Like to do that for him, like it's just not okay. It's just almost like abusive. I hope he's okay. Is he okay? You're muted. Lewis, you're muted.
Why am I muted here? Sorry
I
about
don't
that, folks. Well, yes, because he did tweet and he's been tweeting, so I think he's okay. The downside of celebrity, that's what he tweeted. But are you everyone in the comments, I want you to see Kim's reaction to this, because it doesn't end there. And I think this part's actually worse, Kim.
Oh,
I'm gonna ask you, Kim. What is he wearing right here?
it looks like a jacket.
Okay. The glasses and everything.
Yeah.
All right. So these people that were getting these autographs and poked them in the neck or the eyeball, and that he actually yelled "ow" real loud.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So we agree that he's wearing the jacket. You see the color there, and you know the car.
Mhm.
Well, if you look down, these are eBay shots. The stuff he signed are posted on eBay from the exact. So these are not fans getting his autograph.
No.
No, these things are already on eBay. Now, I'm not against people making a couple bucks. Mark Hamill does charge for autographs. Let's keep it a buck. I'm not afraid, but these people that hound these celebrities, they're not fans, man.
No.
I'm telling you, they're not fans. The fans are probably going to buy the autograph. But if you look at this one, this is from that exact video we just watched. What are your thoughts on this? Bad.
This is why, though, like celebrities say no to autographs because they love their fans, but they don't love this. And this is what happens. And then just these vultures harass them and they have no privacy and it's just awful. And they know that these people know that they can make money off of you, so they never leave you alone. And it's like, so, and honestly, guys, like that's the thing. So, like, if you see somebody who's famous and you ask for an autograph and they say no, like you need to understand that that boundary is up for a reason. And it's not because they don't care about their fans or because they're garbage people. It's just they need to protect themselves. And these people are crazy.
Correct. And just so you know, I get to meet. I have pictures of Mark Hamill. You know, I get to meet Mark Hamill, and they go, "Did you get an autograph?" And I never ask for an autograph, and I'll tell you why.
No.
I have an interview with them. That's
Exactly.
better. That's
Exactly.
a fan shit. Like I'm on video with Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
That's more street cred than an autograph, bro. Now, once in a while they'll offer an autograph. I'll grab one, but very, very rare. And I'm sure they'd say yeah. But I'm gonna. I've seen these people. They hang around Hollywood Boulevard, and they have they track the stars, and stuff. But let me show you this trick, Kim. They do this. Watch. They go like this. Pretend you're the person I'm trying to get the autograph from.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, hey, it's Kim. Oh my God. They go like this. Hey, Kim, sign this. And then you sign it. Pretend you're signing it. Pretend you're signing it with your hand on the camera. Watch. Oh, thank you very much for that. Hey, what's up? And they flip it. And then they go, hey, could you sign this? And since the actor has their head down.
Yeah, they don't know.
So they go like this, sign it. And then the guy goes, thank you. Whoop, flips it, signs the other side. That's the trick they do. Ross, thanks for the comment here in the super chat. Thanks for supporting. Anyone else want to support? Please do so. We're winding down on the stream. So support Kim as well via her Linktree and Nerd Report here. My dad is a Star Wars fan. If I asked for an autograph from someone from Star Wars, I would ask him my dad's name to put his dad's name. Okay, not mine, so I can give it to my dad. That is nice.
Mm-hmm.
That is what fans would do. Correct. That is what Ross. Thank you for that. That is correct. Some people, to be fair though, there was someone saying, "Could you make it to Adam or whatever?"
Yeah, somebody
selling it. I knew you wouldn't like that, Kim. I was like, I gotta ask Kim about that.
You know what it is though? Honestly, like it's so much of it goes back to just how much I care about Britney Spears and seeing her be so harassed constantly and being so reduced to a product all the time. And the entitlement that people feel when it comes to her is just on a different level. And you know, it causes damage. It's not okay. And I don't want to see that happening with anybody. And especially like somebody like Mark that is just I mean, I've never met him. I don't know this, but I mean, his behavior, I think, speaks volumes. You know, he's just seems like a really good guy. And it's not, I don't like it when people take advantage of good people.
And I gotta say this, I keep it from going back to what you said, because I do feel like it looks like Mark Hamill is a very nice guy.
Yeah.
But even if he's not, behind closed doors, in front of people, he's always carried himself well. Mm-hmm. He's always been good to the fans. And it reminds me, because I used to hang around Stan Lee. And sometimes Stan Lee was getting, he's getting older. He's a little like, he felt sick going to places sometimes. But as soon as a fan would come into the equation, Stan Lee would light up. Boom. Hey, what Excelsior? Like, and that's the way he acted in front of the fans. So I give props to that, and everything. So
yeah,
I don't know.
Well, I mean, like, I think obviously nowhere near the same thing, but like when we were in Vegas, like that entire weekend, I did not have one drink. I stayed as sober as I possibly could because I wanted to be able to be present. You know, I wanted to be able to talk to people and be able to have those conversations, and be there. And because that it meant a lot to me that anybody was interested at all in even coming out to meet us. And at least on that perspective, like I just kind of feel like you don't want to be disappointing to people, right? Like that was my biggest thing, that like I honestly, like before we went to the first meet and greet, I'm just thinking to myself like, I hope I am not a disappointment to
Oh, yeah,
everybody that
No, you
sees
were.
me. I like that type of thing. And so it's like I can only imagine what it's like when there's that pressure that like you're Luke Skywalker
Mm.
to these people, right? Like you are a hero to these people and you just want to do the right thing.
Yeah, give out a few autographs. Check it out. Discussing the autograph industry is to a certain extent. Like this is Stan Lee already not wanting to be there. I know, because by this time he already got rid of all his management. Now, full disclosure, if they ever want to call me as a witness, Stan Lee loved doing these.
Yes.
But it turned out that after his wife passed away, he was done. But look at this. This guy's a asshole. This guy right here, I'll say it right now. This guy with the hat used them. Look at him. Look at Stan. Stan looks so bad here. This is disgusting. Yeah. He doesn't even know how to spell his own name. They're asking him. So bad. Just for a couple bucks, man.
Yeah, it's really sad.
Yeah, it's really sad. Anyways, Kim, I want to thank you for coming on to our show today.
Well, thank you for having me.
I would love to introduce a thing over there, maybe at Rave United, where we actually react to trance records and stuff like that. Maybe if it's something you're interested in, see your take and everything. And then this week is going to be a little weird. I do have standalone videos popping up. I'm going to be going live as usual. But since I'm doing EDC, I got to make sure that I pack everything I need, because I don't want to show up to EDC and not have my stuff ready. And I'm also practicing my mixes. But if you want to see that, of course, Rave United. So if the scheduling's a little weird, community, please bear with me. Everything should be fine within a week and a half. So like if the schedule's a little weird, you don't see me, don't panic. But I know Kim is stepping up. Kim, pitch your channel, and one more time, let them know all the kick-assery you're going to be doing over there.
In my member section, I am covering Eurovision right now. We're just having little live stream parties and having a really good time. The next one's going to be on Saturday. And then on my channel, I just talk about pop culture commentary. I recently did a video on the new book about Britney, and I did one I did one on Carrie Fisher the week before, and then I also did one exposing Kylie Jenner for lying again. So I like to have fun with that, and I always try to make sure that there's some humor in there and a good time, and sometimes talk a bit about mental health as well. So yeah, it's always good stuff.
And I think what's great about our community, like our channels, when we talk about Popcorn Planet, Steph, yours, Jody's, and ours, we all are different personalities.
Very much so.
So you're getting and it shows also that we can get along so well and stuff, and like disagree on things once in a while. And it's good to have different takes. Like I love that we could have different takes. Of course, we're gonna agree on things like this Mark Hamill friggin' video, and then I'm gonna open my mind to Eurovision. Kim did a great presentation this morning. I was like, this reminds me of my electric music, so I want to check that out. So check.
Can you promise me, Lewis, that you will look up Loreen Euphoria?
Yeah. Could you text that to me on?
Yes. On Telegram. I will.
I will do that, because
I'm going to hold you to that. I'm going to be that annoying person that's like, did you listen to the song?
You won't be annoying. You won't be annoying, because actually, Kim, if you ever visit, there's another studio in here that's like top of the line festival equipment and production that no one's seen here, but I will show it on Rave United. Other than that, guys, I want to thank you all for watching, and we'll be back before you know it. Nerd out.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.